News Army. The devastating church fire in Egypt elicits worldwide expressions of sadness and solidarity. On Sunday, dense smoke and the cries sound filled the Imbaba suburb of Cairo, west of the Nile River, when a fire broke out at the Abu Sifin church in the working-class sector. Many of the 5,000 people assembled for a calm liturgy at the Coptic Church were forced to jump out of windows into the street below. By the time rescue personnel arrived and extinguished the fire, 41 people, including 15 children, had perished, and 14 had been wounded. Hundreds came later that day to pay their respects at two churches in the Giza governorate of Greater Cairo, where pastors prayed for the victims. Pallbearers rushed past crying mourners who reached out to touch the coffins, including that of Father Abdel-Messih Bekhit, a priest at the church. In a previous statement, the Coptic Orthodox Church said that the fire broke out during the Divine Liturgy in the building north of Giza and that many worshippers were sent to the Imbaba and Agouza hospitals. The next morning, Egyptian President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi said that he had mobilized all state services and later that he had telephoned his condolences to Pope Tawadros II, the leader of the Coptic Orthodox Church. According to a statement from the president, the Egyptian leader also authorized the Armed Forces Engineering Authority to take over the rehabilitation and refurbishment of the church. People rushed inside the multi-story church to rescue those trapped, but the heat and toxic smoke quickly overcame the rescuers. Everyone was taking children out of the building, a neighbor of the church, Ahmed Radabayomi, said. However, as the fire grew, you could only enter it once before you perished from smoke inhalation. Saeed Tawfiq, an additional witness, told the AFP news agency that several jumped out of windows to escape the flames. He pointed to a vehicle with dents made by a person who was now hospitalized with a broken arm and back. As there were no obvious injuries, the public prosecutor's office suggested that the fatalities were caused by asphyxiation.